All right, we're back to part 3, y'all. Yeah, Divine Pisces. So what it seems like to me is that this person, whether friend or ex-friend or ex-lover, whatever, is really starting to realize who the fuck you are. And the serious opportunity that they missed to have some sort of abundance and Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups with you. They're trying to hide that. And they committed crimes against the wrong person. I'm just going to say that. They're trying to hide that they're jealous, okay? They're jealous of your, of the growth that you have accomplished here. Yeah, and the Ten of Cups that you're sitting in by yourself, all right? Ten of Pentacles. They're jealous of your stability here. They realize that they fucked up. And that's good. At least they're maybe realizing that they fucked up, but they've got to go through some sort, they have to take some sort of accountability in this situation, and in order for them to get some sort of new beginning or something. I don't know. I just feel like they're going to be going to prison here. Tell me about disruption in reverse, Tower in reverse. Okay. That was weird. I just saw the Queen of Wands. Tell me about Tower in reverse, but it flipped right back in the deck. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're trying to stop some sort of tower from coming down that's going to bring you wish fulfillment here. This person seems really jealous and envious of you. Okay, I'm seeing Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. 9-9 is significant. 144 on the clock. This person's jealous and envious of your independence, of your wish fulfillment, of your satisfaction, all right, of the fruits of your labor that you could be experiencing right now, of the play that you get. Yeah, they're in some sort of mental conflict about it. This person wants their Knight of Cups here, Knight of Pentacles. It's like they want to try and offer you some sort of commitment now, but you are clearly over this person. Anyway, Nine of Cups was what came out here. They're trying to stop you from receiving some sort of wish fulfillment here because of their jealousy. Tell me more about this. This is stupid. What's the Four of Swords reverse? Maybe they're doing some sort of manipulation. Or they're doing something cunning to, I don't know, man, this person might want to get you sick or something like that. That's disgusting. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Three of Cups reverse, the Magician. We're not going to take these. The Magician came out in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. There's some sort of scandal here that somebody's getting some sort of karma for. And part of their karma is being sick or having some sort of sickness here. And they're trying to, I don't know, they're doing something manipulative here. Let's do one card at a time, Spirit, please and thank you. Four Swords reversed. They're restless about something. They don't have any peace here because you have wish fulfillment. The Tower. Okay, this card right here just hit this corruption card. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Alright, so some sort of bad investment was corrupt here. They're not getting a return on their investment here, and it makes them very restless. Okay. Their investment was some sort of crime. Cause disruption in your life. Tell me about corruption in reverse, justice in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. They're unable to defend themselves over something that they did here. In regards to the justice system, to a High Priestess. High Priestess Empress energy. They did something corrupt to you, 411, and they are unable to defend themselves here. Okay. They're unable to defend themselves from some sort of judgment. And it puts them in some sort of... It's because they're not telling themselves the truth here about something. They're unable to defend themselves. Because if they told the truth, that would put them directly in jail. What's the self-esteem in reverse? The Devil. Okay, so this person's definitely on some sort of substances here. I'm definitely feeling that energy. Okay, they're bound. They are bound to having no self-esteem and restlessness and some sort of sickness here. Okay, they're bound to trying to stop your wish fulfillment here. So maybe they sold their soul. This person could be, they could definitely have some sort of demonic attachment here. They could be possessed for somebody in particular. Tell me about Judgment. The Fool. And the King of Swords reverse. Okay. This says injustice, intimidation, cynicism. This could definitely be a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Okay, it could be a Scorpio, a Libra. Gemini, Aquarius. A liar. Okay, we saw the Queen of Swords reverse and the King of Swords reverse, so they could be working with some sort of feminine energy or a masculine energy, however you see it, trying to end something for you, and they're going to have to take accountability for some sort of lies here that they told about you with your family in order to end something for you, the world. What? A new beginning? Tell me about the Eight of Swords. One card. Please and thank you. Eight of Swords. One card. Okay. I am seeing the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles here, which tells me that there could be some sort of investigation energy here regarding money. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. One card. Knight of Wands reverse. This is for something that they did. They're going to end up, they're in mental prison, or they could be even in jail at this time. But somebody's going to prison. And they're worried about it. Look at this person. They're crying with this water card up here. They could be... Okay, I'm also, with these two cards right here, I'm getting that this person played around too much. They played on your top here, and now they're going to be having to spend some time in stillness behind bars. Okay, Knight of Wands reverse tells me that they did something very reckless and impulsive here. And that's what they're going to be going to be spending some time behind bars for. This person could be very insensitive. They could be hot and cold, like we saw on those graffiti cards. But they're trying to act like they're not hot and cold, and they want to, you know, look like a Knight of Cups in the upright here to you, but you don't care. You don't care to see it. All right, something to do with, yeah, some sort of manipulation here. Okay, some sort of defamation of character, possibly with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe they defamed your character, defamed what you do for work. All right, I'm getting Magician in reverse energy here. They're cunning, they're manipulative, they are unskilled and not competent in some sort of scandal that they committed against you, some sort of gossip that they spoke about you. Okay, that's something that they're receiving karma for at this time. They're not competent in it. Oh. What's that? They know you're protected with the 4-4 I just saw. Tell me about solar plexus chakra. Okay, they could be trying to affect your chakras, alright? Affect your willpower and your confidence here. Because they're jealous of you, they're envious of you. Grow the fuck up. Nine of Wands. And you're defending yourself here. Okay, you're guarded to this energy. Divine Pisces, you don't want this person around you. I'm also getting that they're paranoid about all of this. Your confidence. They're paranoid that they can't knock your confidence down. Or stop your financial stability here. Yeah, as I say that. Mental conflict with the Two of Swords. They're not telling themselves the truth about some shit here. Okay, like who they actually did this to. What's the failure? Queen of Wands. I'm feeling it in reverse. They failed to force themselves on you here, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, even for some of you. Yeah, they failed to reunite with you or something like that. So far, that's maybe it's because they're rejecting, or you're rejecting them. All right, they're worried about it. Nine of Swords. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're still fulfilled here. All right. And you're powerful. Okay. Able to overcome. All right. Looks like you've started fresh and you're starting on a brand new journey here. And this is helping to cause some sort of misfortune in this person's life. Some sort of, ooh, and so is this. They're being looked into here or investigated. Okay. For these crimes that were committed against you. For some of you, with your family. That Queen of Wands reverse energy could be somebody in your family. They don't have to be. Trying to hold on to something. I just saw the Four of Pentacles. Something that was corrupt. Okay, we saw, that's crazy. Judgment in the reverse, or sorry, justice in the reverse and judgment in the upright. Somebody's in some serious trouble here. Okay. This person could have been in an accident recently. Bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Page of Swords, the Sun. Okay. This is a lot. All right. Let me just channel off the bottom of the deck for a second. All right. So first of all, things are moving real rapidly for you. You could be even about to receive some sort of communication about the truth here. Or maybe you are speaking about the truth here. Maybe you are speaking your truth, yes, about what happened in this situation. All right. And that's bringing you a lot of peace here. A lot of people could be watching you with the Page of Swords here out of curiosity. Or somebody could be trying to watch you or, you know, learn something about you, but they don't have all the information here. Okay, this could be a good or bad energy. Okay, they could be watching you while you're working. Maybe you are a speaker. All right, I see the Justice peeking out at the bottom here. So there's some sort of justice coming to some sort of work situation or what you do for work. Something could be being exposed about this. Yes, quickly, rapidly, about something that somebody did that was corrupt. Okay, and you're receiving justice for it. Okay, so you could do something for work, like speak publicly or communication. You could write. Or, I don't know, something where you're able to speak your truth and share your truth. Okay, somebody could be an influencer or somebody could have, you know, a platform online. I just saw the King of Wands again, so yeah. Yeah, there's some sort of business that you have speaking. Or helping others, maybe. With the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. But you come with a lot of truth here. Maybe you come with a lot of protection as well. Things are moving real rapidly for you. All right, tell me about the most important messages for Divine Pisces regarding this reading. That you're strong as fuck. You're powerful as fuck, and they fucked with the wrong Divine Pisces. I'm just saying. Or the right one, however you choose to look at it. You want to get 12? Okay, we're going to get 12. Okay, there's something you do that's creative. Somebody, and it's regarding communication. Okay, yeah, that's some sort of seed that you planted here. Something about spiritual communication could be significant. Tell me more. You had to overcome some sort of crimes that were committed against you, Divine Pisces, with this Five of Swords here. You had to overcome people who were envious, jealous, malicious towards you. When it comes to their words. Somebody's getting a reality check about some sort of crime that they committed. Maybe they're getting a reality check that you overcame it. And they just look stupid. Family is involved in this situation somehow, but they're not coming out a lot. Unless that Queen of Wands was your family. I did see a Queen of Swords reverse, King of Swords reverse, and a Queen of Wands reverse, getting bad karma or receiving some sort of misfortune here. Okay, because they're getting this reality check. This reality check is some sort of misfortune when it comes to their finances, I feel, but also when it comes to their health. Emperor here. Also, they have to watch you in some sort of leadership position here. And they have to watch you be stable, successful. They have to watch you receive either your spiritual or physical inheritance here. They have to watch you gain your finances back after they stole from you. That's part of their karma. Tell me more. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's real selfish here. Somebody's real emotionally unstable compared to you. Okay, somebody stole from you. Divine Pisces, they stole from an earth angel. And there's some sort of evidence about this that might be also part of this person's bad karma. I say bad karma. Karma's not good or bad. It's just not punishment. It is correction. Oof. They distorted some sort of information here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. They did something without regard for consequence. They did something, you know, for their own selfish gain here. And they're getting a reality check about this. Tell me more. Spirit says that's the truth. Okay, there's some sort of clarity coming in about these crimes that were committed against you with, you know, whoever these people were. All right, your ex-friend, your ex-lover, whatever. Maybe an ex-work partnership, your ex-family. They're in some sort of nightmare because you completed some sort of cycle here. After doing some soul searching. Okay, maybe, yep. After doing some soul searching, gaining some sort of leadership position. All right, double Emperor energy. With the Four of Wands here, you're very, very stable after taking care of yourself here and giving yourself a lot of love. Tell me more. After overcoming this situation. Double Ace of Swords energy. I almost said double Eight of Swords energy. There's a lot of jail and prison energy here. All right. I just saw the Three of Cups, so it's for a group of people who came up against you here and distorted some sort of information about you. All right. That I feel like you're going to be learning here. They distorted this information in order to hold on to some sort of money that belongs to you. To slow you down. Tell me more. The Moon. Somebody does not want this clarity to come out. Tell me more. Okay. I'm seeing Temperance and reverse energy here. Okay, so once again, somebody's overindulgent. They do things in excess. They're hard to get along with here. They're imbalanced. They're trying to hide this because they want some sort of money here. And they don't want to go to prison, I'm hearing. Ten of Wands, yep. They are overwhelmed and feeling under some sort of pressure here to keep something hidden because they want to hold on to money and they don't want to go to prison. Tell me more. They're trying to hide some sort of investment here. It was a demonic investment. Maybe this is them selling their soul to the devil. All right. Take it where it resonates. I'm getting sacrifice energy here. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. And it's for, it was to get something that belongs to you. All right. Seven of Pentacles. And then the devil is on the bottom. Okay, so they bound themselves to some sort of sacrifice energy here is what I'm feeling. You survived, and so somebody has to go. The devil wants their sacrifice. Damn. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify, y'all. What's on the bottom of the deck? Page of Wands. Good news. Good news about work or good news about your reputation here. Okay, you chose with your free will to be peaceful. Okay, to expose something that was going on from the past. You chose with your free will to defend yourself here. It's significant. Alright, tell me about strengths. This might be a 4-part reading, y'all. I think I'm going to make it a 4-part reading. You overcame this situation, Divine Pisces, and now you're standing 10 toes down in your destiny, in your purpose, in your North Node, because of some sort of self-reflection you did. King of Cups here. It has to do with your emotions, with healing some sort of betrayal energy, I feel. Yeah, and by speaking your truth here, that helped a lot. It brought some sort of tower down on somebody who is scatterbrained, doesn't have all the information. It also brought your status up to Emperor, Empress energy. Tell me about strength. Whoa. That's a lot of strength. That's a lot of power. You had a lot on your plate here, Divine Pisces, and you powered through it. And there's some sort of ex-lover energy who is guilty. Okay. Some sort of disharmonious partnership here is having to accept what they did here by selling their soul or whatever this is. Okay, they're having to accept the truth about your purpose, about your strength, about your truth, your reputation. They have to accept the truth about who they committed this crime against. This crime of money, this money crime, this money scheme, whatever this was, they're having to accept the truth. And they crying because they're getting a reality check about this criminal energy. Family energy keeps coming out here. They're significant. Okay, they're watching you. Maybe they're watching you on online or something like that. Watching you be strong, overcome everything that's thrown your way. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? Somebody is getting hit with the truth here, a reality check, some sort of clarity. Okay, definitely some sort of karma. Queen of Cups, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it around because she's right here in reverse. Or maybe they're getting hit with the reality check that you are not somebody to play with. You're very intuitive. You're very compassionate, loving, and understanding. But this is the energy I'm getting. Queen of Cups reverse. This could be that family member. It could definitely be that family member who is out for some sort of selfish gain here and used your ex or your ex-friends, your ex-work partnerships to bind you to bad, nasty, negative energy here, or to bind you to some sort of scandal. This person is so selfish. What's the Wheel of Fortune reverse? The Devil in reverse. Eight of Swords. Damn. This is not giving me good energy. It's giving me like extra bound to this karma here. Extra bound to some sort of stagnation, bad luck, misfortune. Maybe because that's what they tried to bind you to. Confirmation. What's the Ace of Swords? The High Priestess. There's some sort of clarity coming out. Not just to these people, not just to you, but to people around you. Alright? That you are the truth here. Okay? You overcome anything and everything. You overcame some sort of serious betrayal here in regards to distorted information about you. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Maybe you speak a lot of truth doing what you do here. I'm getting that energy. What's this Ace of Swords right here underneath this Five of Swords? And in between the Five of Swords and the Temperance reverse. Somebody was paid here to do something to you, I feel. Alright. King of Swords reverse. This could be that X energy. It doesn't have to be. But they were paid. Okay, I feel like it's like this. To do something when it came to abusing power with you. They were paid to steal a gift, steal your money here. Or to keep you stuck in the past so that you couldn't receive some sort of money. To make you look bad. Tell me about the Knight of Swords reverse. Whoa. Okay. One card at a time. I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles reverse. Trying to hide some sort of evidence about some sort of distorted information. Tell me about the Knight of Swords reverse. Let's cut this and I'll see you back here for part 4.